Now, if there's one game people are constantly asking me to review, it would have to be this one. Persona 4 Golden for the PlayStation Vita is an enhanced remake of the original Shin Megami Tensei Persona 4 on the PlayStation 2. A Japanese role-playing game that is part high school drama and part murder mystery. The game does a good job of representing Inaba, a fictional town in the countryside of Japan, which is where your journey begins. It offers a glimpse of the day-to-day life of a high school student who's just learning to fit in. You walk to school, you attend class, you talk to your friends, you participate in after-school activities, you even battle monsters. You come home at night and tend to your garden right before heading off to bed. All typical high school student stuff, and it's all represented beautifully. Visuals are colorful when they need to be, but drab when the opportunity calls for it. The cool looking effects and occasional well-animated cutscenes help out as well. Thanks to the changing weather, the town of Inaba is brought to life as each day feels different and unique. It affects the mood of the game and definitely adds that little extra something. Rainy days require an umbrella, cloudy days are gray and murky, while sunny days are bright and clear. The TV world includes bizarre looking creatures to fight. I really don't know what to say about them. They're not bad looking, just weird I guess. My only complaint is that the game does leave behind a faint bit of motion blur as you run around town. Other than that, the rest of the game looks awesome. FYI, the footage you see here was captured using the new PlayStation TV. Now I play this game the same way I watch my anime, and that is to let the intro play through each time I boot up my save file. I guess it sorta helps me get into the anime kind of mood. You always know there's something special to the soundtrack of a video game when the tunes instantly resonates with you. That is the case with Persona 4 Golden. The catchy J-pop music helps to heighten the mood, while cartoony anime voiceovers perfectly fit each character's personality. On occasion, the music made me want to get up and just start dancing. The writing is clever too, which caught me off guard.
You jerk! You don't even care how I feel! If lightning has to strike someone, let it be this guy!
It can get pretty funny at times. Nice subtle ambient noises in the background helps to further the experience, such as the footsteps you hear when running up to your room, or the crackling sound of lightning during a thunderstorm, and even the faint sound of a dog barking outside as you study at your desk. The game is simply a joy to listen to. It's almost like watching an anime at times. I guess that could be good or bad depending on how much you like anime, but for me, I loved it. Upon starting the game, there is a lengthy introduction, so for the first hour or two, you won't be doing much except hitting the X button. But once you do gain control of your character, you realize the game is no different from any other JRPG. The menus look slick and are easy to navigate. Controlling your character and teammates is simple as well. Party members can be assigned a random task throughout battle, or micromanaged individually for each turn. Touchscreen support makes an appearance here and there, but overall, it's your standard JRPG fare. There are no complaints here. Now the question everyone wants to know. Is it any fun? The game starts off with a very lengthy introduction, and I mean lengthy. We're talking close to 2 hours to establish the characters and story. Now those unfamiliar and uninterested in JRPGs, or even anime, will be quickly turned off. Persona 4 Golden consists of a real world where you live your normal teenage life, and a TV world where you battle monsters and rescue kidnapped civilians. In the real world, you're given various activities to help build and improve your stats. Taking exams, working at a daycare, going out to lunch with a friend, or reading a book. That's right, you can build up your attributes by reading a book. There's also grocery shopping, riding a scooter around town, taking pretty girls out to the movies, and going on school trips. The list goes on and on. As mundane and tedious as it sounds, to actually watch the event happening is fun and inspiring. But regardless of what you're doing, you just can't help but smile. You begin to feel like you're part of a living, breathing world. You can even improve your stats by using the bathroom. My favorite is trying to finish the Mega Beef Bowl at the local Chinese restaurant. Various after-school clubs are available to join as well. Soccer and the drama club are the ones I attended. Now there's the TV world, where you fight monsters by calling upon personas, a powerful supernatural of your other self. It's kinda like carrying around a Pokemon. Personas gain level as you fight, but new ones can be acquired randomly after certain battles. Now, depending on your skill level, new ones can also be created by fusing 2 or more personas in your inventory. It was fun seeing all the many different personas I was able to create, but also overwhelming at the same time. There are just too many personas to keep track of. Each character you meet in the real world is tied to a certain persona, and by spending time with that person, you strengthen that particular persona type. Basically, the people you spend time with in the real world affects your personas when you use them in battle. But there's more to these activities than just improving your stats and personas. They're about building trust and the satisfaction of establishing a bond that wasn't there from the beginning. This is where the game deepens as you start to prioritize who you spend your time with. It's the bond you form that are most affecting. You actually start to care about these characters. Scary, but true. You can also use the online function where you call for help before a battle begins. If assistance is given from someone on the other line, then your characters get a quick boost during combat. It adds a little sense of an online community, but I quickly forgot about this since no one bothered responding to my distress call. Battles, for the most part, are interesting, unpredictable, but most importantly, addictive. They move at a quick pace, so you never feel like you're on a grind fest, even 40 hours in. Finding an enemy's weakness leaves ample room for experimentation, which is also a lot of fun as well. One complaint, and this is completely subjective, is the overabundance of dialogue. You might find yourself reading when you actually want to be playing. Fortunately, the script is funny and is mostly voiced by a talented cast. The story is also worth mentioning, filled with twists and turns you'll never see coming. Played out like a high school drama, you want to keep playing just to see what events unfold. Persona 4 Golden for the PlayStation Vita should not be missed. Highly recommended. Alright guys, as always, I hope you liked the review. Give me a thumbs up. If you got any questions, leave it in the comments below. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week. Later.